Tonight, low-wage earners and business owners across the state are facing a similar dilemma. Dan Levy live at the Capitol with the story. Dan.
Elaine, good evening. At the end of the year, minimum wage in New York State is scheduled to increase to $14.50 an hour. But at a time of coronavirus, when there's a pandemic and when many small business owners are struggling to keep their doors open, there are plenty of people who think now might not be the best time to let that happen. As things stand right now, low-wage earners in New York State are due to receive a pay raise December 31st, when the minimum wage is scheduled to increase 75 cents an hour to $14.50 an hour.
You know, you can't have somebody on your lower end of your payroll getting a raise, and now they're either making the same or possibly more than the next person. So now it's that sliding scale. So, you know, somebody who was making minimum wage is now making $1 more. Somebody who was making, $14 is now making 15. Person making 15 is now making 16.
Albany restaurant owner Dominic Pernomo says now, in the course of a pandemic, might not be the best time to ask small business owners like him to increase their expenses.
It's going to raise prices across the board on the goods that we sell. So whether you're a retailer or a bookstore or a restaurant or, a movie theater, right now there's no profit margin to dig into to leverage that off. So, what you're going to see maybe high single digit, low double digit price increases across the board to try to make up for that additional fee.
Meanwhile, advocates for working people will argue that low-wage earners need the money. And in fact, they say they deserve it since they're putting their own lives at risk by working in public places.
At some point, if there's another shutdown, this sort of becomes a moot point, until there's a reopening, but it certainly is going to make things much more volatile, in the coming months.
I reached out to the governor's office earlier today to try to find out which way he might be leaning. Do you let the pay raise happen or do you delay it? And I received a one-sentence response that reads, the state is in the process of reviewing regional economic indicators and potential impacts. In other words, no decision has been made just yet. Live at the Capitol, Dan Levy, News Channel 13. Back to you.
All right, Dan, thank you.